Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Crystal and you're watching Fashion, Beauty, and Wine. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the hottest thing that has hit YouTube right now, and that's the new Rihanna Fenty Beauty line. Now this girl launched the line on September the 8th and completely tore down the stores, tore down the internet, and she had a few makeup brands shaking in their boots. Rihanna launched 40 different shades of foundation, 8 different shades of highlighters that could also be used as eyeshadows or blush, awesome universal lip gloss, 4 different contour and highlight sets, cream, a blush that could be used as highlighters, eyeshadows, and so much more. She also brought out blotting paper, setting powder, makeup brushes, and like a whole slew of things. I might be missing some, but anyway, I don't know about you all, but I was super excited to watch this brand launch, and when it launched, I could not believe it. I could not believe how many shades she had, how many highlighters she had, the range of contour kits that she had. I mean, this is something that I would have expected from a fashion designer, somebody like Marc Jacobs, Tom Ford, Laura Mercier, but I was not expecting a singer and Rihanna to launch such a big line. For those of you that know me, you knew that I was basically talking about this brand. I could not wait until she launched this brand. And so I showed up bright and early, September the 8th at 10 o'clock as soon as Sephora opened, and I snatched my set of makeup. Take a look at this. When I say she made me proud, that's the least I can say about this line, because it was just so much more than that. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how I got this look, and then I'm going to give you my critique and thoughts of what I thought about the whole makeup brand as a whole after I show you this look. So let's jump right on into everything. So I'm going to start off by prepping my eyebrows with the Anastasia de Brow pomade. I use the color chocolate, and I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows. So I just want to let you all know before we get into everything that it's gonna look like I'm talking on camera, and I really am, but because I didn't have my microphone turned on, my camera caught none of the sound. So this is why I'm doing the voiceover and everything is looking janky, but you're still gonna get the same explanation, just a little different. Please bear with me. Then I'm going to use my Fenty Matchstick Trio, and they're basically contour sticks, and I really love how innovative these little guys are. They have magnets inside of them so that they always stick together. Now I'm using the light concealer from the Deep 400 kit in the color Suede just to clean up my eyebrows. The Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer by Fenty. Something that I'm loving about this primer is that it makes my skin porcelain smooth. Not only does it mattify my pores, but it also doesn't leave my skin ashy and bone dry. So I'm using the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation by Fenty as well. This foundation has the consistency of water, so if you like more of a full coverage, I would suggest building the layers. Also, this foundation does oxidize, so make sure that when you go into the store and try it on before you purchase it, let it sit on your face for a while. Now I also grabbed the foundation brush, so I'll be applying the foundation with that. And then lastly, I'm going for a light dewy look, so I won't be applying more than one level in this tutorial. Now I'm going back in with my Suede contour stick, and I'm just going to contour the normal areas of my face. So one thing that I did not purchase from the collection was her blender. Now, I am not a big fan of beauty blenders or blenders, and so I didn't find it very necessary for me to buy it. So that was one thing that I didn't buy, but nevertheless, I am using my good old Techniques blender to blend out that concealer. Now I'm going to use my contour stick in the color Espresso and just contour the areas that I usually contour. Was another thing that I didn't get, but I'm going to use my Wilder powder, then lightly set my face. Supposedly Wilder is supposed to give you a dewy finish and not like an over mattified look, so let's hope that this does the trick. Now I'm going back in with my Espresso contour stick to contour and chisel my nose. So now I'm using Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Palette, which is a duo palette to dress my eyes. This palette comes in shades Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. Ginger Binge is a soft copper sheen, while Moscow Mule is a supercharged copper shimmer. I basically applied Moscow Mule to my lid and then applied Ginger Binge to my brow bone. Doing is taking that confetti stick and I'm just applying that to the center of my eyelids to give it a pop. So I've applied my eyeliner, eyelashes, and mascara off camera, and now what I'm doing is going back into that Kilowatt palette and applying Moscow Mule to the lower lash line as well as my cheek area, just a little bit though. Now that we've done all of that, we are at my favorite part of the makeup application, and that is applying Trophy Wife to my face. Now I'm going to use my highlighter brush. Oh, and I just put too much on, but I'm going to use that highlighter brush to try to apply, and in my case, diffuse that Trophy Wife so that it blends into my skin and gives me a glow. Now let's just compare size when you do it right versus wrong. Now I'm going to also apply that to my brow bone, to the inside of my eye, to my nose. And then I'm going to take that cinnamon highlight stick and then rub that again along my nose, along my lips, my cupid's bow, so I can shine like a diamond. I hear the songs above my head. And then the last thing that's left to do is apply some of this delicious gloss to my lips. This stuff smells so good. And it feels good. This stuff is good. So, do you all like this finished look? This look is good enough to just wear outside. I don't know. On camera, it looks really, really glistening and glossing and bronzing and dewy and glowy. But in real life, I mean, these colors pop and they are just absolutely gorgeous. Trophy Wife was personally my favorite. I feel like on my skin tone, it really just settled on my skin. It didn't leave any tints. It really just helped to magnify and make my skin glow, if that made any sense. The lip gloss is beautiful. When I go for a lip gloss, I like a lip gloss that has a little bit of shimmer and sheen to it, but I also want it to be just clear enough where you can actually just see my lips. I love the two-tone highlighters. I really would have liked to see a second color to kind of complement that color. I feel like when you use these two colors at the same time, they kind of cancel each other out and kind of give you one look, and you really can't get the full picture of what each look can do when they're both side by side. So if that was my only gripe about the makeup line, that would be it. The contour sticks, beside them being so innovative and just beautiful, the packaging, I really love the way they glided on my skin, the way they looked after I blended them in and everything. Now, I have very, very oily skin, so I really love the fact that they were matte and that as I go throughout the day, they leave my skin looking glowy rather than oily. I thought the colors were right on. The thing that got me about her line is that I couldn't understand how she just knew the perfect shades, the perfect colors to match together. Like, these colors were perfect for my skin tone. Like, if I was to go for a concealer, this would be the color that I would go for. I also purchased Confetti because I just thought that color was so cute, and I think it shows up so well. Look at this on women of color. Look at that. That's just beautiful color. Not only did I put that color in my eyelids, but I wanted to just put that over my skin so you all could see what I was talking about as far as it just being such a beautiful color. Like, when I saw this stick in the store, I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm gonna get it because it looks white in color. Look at that. It looks white and it looked like it's going to just leave a tint on your skin, but it just doesn't. It actually gives like a unicorn appearance. Brushes are amazing. Can't say enough about them. They did the trick. This brush just glided the foundation on my skin so effortlessly that I'm just in love with it, and I definitely will be using this brush more. This brush did the trick to apply the highlighter on my skin in the right places. Absolutely loved it. I just feel like I need to really figure out how to do this because the first time I applied it on, I felt like I applied too much, but you know, like I said, as you go throughout the day, it kind of settles in the skin and then it's just not so much a big deal. Overall, I will say that the line is absolutely amazing. There were a lot of things that I didn't get because I just wanted to get what I really wanted. So I feel like I have a lot of setting powder and I didn't want to buy another setting powder because I don't use a lot of it, and so I want to go through my setting powders before I get it, but eventually I feel like I'll get it. Would I recommend this line? I absolutely would recommend this line, especially if you're a woman of color, if you have oily skin. I never gotten so many compliments on how beautiful, how smooth, how glowing my skin looked. I feel like her makeup line, especially it being the first time that she's ever done anything like this, I consider this makeup line a total success. From what I'm hearing is that Rihanna supposedly wants to add more colors to the foundation line, so it can't get better than this. The only thing that I wish she would have had in this line is a dedicated eyeshadow palette. I'm pretty sure that the next time she brings out something, she adds something to the line, she's gonna add an eyeshadow. And when she does, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be ready and I am going to spend my every last bit of my coins to get that. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, if you found it informative, I want you to take the time out to please give me a little thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please take the time out to subscribe to my channel and then also press that little alert button so you will never miss a video and you can be alerted every time I bring out one. I am on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, all under keywords fashion, beauty, and wine. I want to thank you again for joining me today. In the spirit of Crystal T, I wish you all nothing but peace, love, fashion, beauty, and wine. Bye-bye.